eyes turned to the Arctic, and to the vast oil fields rumored to lie under the melting ice. I knew the situation was desperate, but feared the consequences of drilling below this fragile wilderness would be catastrophic. Proof. So when my friend called, promising me the evidence, I headed north.
Going down there.
Spending your life theorizing about climate change hunched over a computer is one thing, Tom. Now it's time for the sharp end. You've come this far.
It beats briefing a bunch of suits at the Polar Alliance.
Let's take it nice and slow, Tom. One wrong move out here can be fatal. Let's just make sure we stay near the crevasse wall. The ice gets more fragile in the middle. Okay, let's fire it up. Back in a minute.
Got a picture? Okay, it's up. My God. This is so much worse than I thought. The Halo rig's drilling in this area.
About 20k north, but they're constantly on the move.
Who else has seen this, Ben?
And you're the only one I've managed to convince to come out here. No one at Halo wants to know, unsurprisingly. Oh, shit. Must have got stuck on a ledge or something. Damn it. Yeah. You secure yourself here. I'll see if I can swing it free.
Right, so what do I...
Just stop me if I fall. Come on. How's that?
Nothing.
What's that? The ice is shifting. Stay against the wall until it passes. Hold on, hold on! It's okay. It's okay. Tom! Tom! I got you! I got you!
made your point.
The Arctic is an unforgiving and murderous place, Tom. Starting to take what we're doing here personally.
What the bloody hell were you doing out on the ice in the first place, Tom?
I needed to see what was going on out there firsthand.
Well, that was not your call to make. Our remit is to check that Halo's drilling rig meets the terms of their license agreement. Full stop.
There's a lot more at stake here than a bloody drilling
No,
license.
listen to me. You need to get your emotions in check. They said that you could have been seriously injured. You could have put Halo employees in danger having to rescue you.
Given what I found, that's completely irrelevant.
As chair of the Polar Alliance, I must remain neutral, and your job is simply to present the facts. Can you do that, Tom? Can you present the facts? Haven't you got a better jacket than that?
The Greenland ice sheet is a fragile and endangered landmass, which is why I must advise against the renewal of Halo Oil's drilling license. These images were taken inside the Greenland ice sheet last week. They show rivers of meltwater running underneath the glacier. This means that the sea ice, which holds up the Greenland glacier, is melting at a rate far higher than our worst predictions. Without the support of the sea ice, the glacier's destruction is inevitable, releasing billions of liters of water into the ocean. This could desalinate the Atlantic to the extent that it causes the Gulf Stream to shut down, the very mechanism which brings warm weather to the Northern Hemisphere. If that were to eventuate, the whole of the Northern Hemisphere could be plunged into a new era of year-round, sub-zero temperatures, potentially a new ice age.
I'm sorry, Mr. Chairman. My understanding of the purpose of today's meeting was that Professor Archer had some new evidence that he wanted to present. I won't dignify what he's presented today by calling it evidence, so let's concentrate on the question of whether it's new or not. The Greenland glacial system is in a constant state of change. It is the nature of the beast. I'm quoting from The Ice Storm Cometh, a book by Professor Tom Archer published some 8 years ago.
What we're talking about today is the unprecedented rate at which the melt is accelerating.
By unprecedented, you mean that you and the other climate change experts failed to predict it, just as you failed to predict the devastating droughts in Italy and Spain.
Yes, that's exactly my point. What we need to do is to learn from those mistakes and try and avert the next disaster before it happens.
Nobody denies that we are in the grip of a massive climate change. This is a worldwide phenomenon, and so is the unprecedented energy crisis that we're facing, and the answer to that lies in the Arctic. And as far as Halo's work there is concerned, Professor Archer has provided us today with precisely zero evidence linking our drilling program with any effect on the glacier.
Well, then you haven't been listening. While I was there, the sea ice was hit by a glacial earthquake, and I don't think it's a coincidence that Halo Oil is drilling a mere 20 kilometers north of the glacier.
Professor Archer.
Do you deny you're drilling in a seismically active area?
Halo is deeply offended by the implication that we would in any way neglect our environmental